He's going. Today's Saturday. It's a bit windy, but it's a beautiful day. And when we bought this place, this old caravan was here. I actually asked them to get rid of it, but they didn't. So it's buggered. I'll give you a look at it. And I'm going to try and drag it out over to the nearest gate, and then we're going to organise a fella to come and pick it up for scrap. So it's been sitting here for a while, I'd say, and they filled it up with all the old wire when they re-fenced the place, and it looks like something's been living underneath it. So who knows what's going to be under there when we drag it out. We'll see how it goes anyway. This is it. An old fridge in it. I've never ever been inside it or anything. I reckon she may have a snake or two living in there. Still got the drawbar on it. Hopefully it doesn't rip off. I've got a chain hooked up to it. I'm going to go and grab the tractor, and I'm going to drag it out. Funny, you know, I come down here sometimes and there'll be a cow standing here with its head looking in. They're the ones that have smashed the windows out. So we don't want that. It's not real sharp, but yeah, they'll be standing here looking in the van, in the old caravan. All right, I'll go and grab the tractor and we'll see if we can pull it out. Up a little bit. I didn't bring my tripod, so I'm gonna have to turn this off for a second. So we've been away for a couple of weeks and just walking around. It's pretty thick up here, and there is a fence line running through here, as you can see, and this bit of a branch, old dead tree that's fallen down on top of it. Believe it or not, this fence still holds cattle, no dramas. I am going to replace it eventually, but we'll clean this up and turn it into firewood, I think. See how we go when we cut it. It's not full of white ants. But yeah, this used to all be impassable, like way down there. So give you a look what we're dealing with. Yeah, you never used to be able to get through here at all. I actually cut that path in only last year, and I'll work on getting rid of all this summer and cleaning up this fence line some more. But it used to be sort of down past where my ute is, way down there. You couldn't even see the fence. That was actually laying flat on the ground down there, and we just sat it up and put star pickets in and cleaned it up for now. And she's a bit dodgy looking, but it holds cattle, no dramas. We'll get this thing sorted out, and I'm hoping in the next 2 years or so to be able to have all this cleared out and yeah, run a new fence line up all the way up to the top of the hill. We'll give this a clean up anyway. This is where it came from. We'll get it all sorted eventually. And that's about it. That didn't take long. Look at all this mess. We'll get there. It was like that down there too, so. Might put the switcher on there. Wheel these cleared off. Anyway, that'll do for now. All cleared up. She's all cleared up. Like I said, all this stuff here will go and we'll get it all cleared all the way up to the top and get all this fence line replaced. Like my neighbour, who I don't even know on that side, I don't think that it wouldn't even matter if I got in contact with them. This is just that thick, they're never ever going to get a machine in there to clear all that out or anything, I don't think. And plus it is pretty steep over there and rocky, and that's why the boundary obviously finished there, and then this was just let go a bit. So, but we've reclaimed so much because this stuff over here, like I said, this all went right down past my ute and right down another at least 100 metres, and it was exactly like that. And that whole, like there's a bit of a hill here, that was all covered and with brush. And yeah, so that rise there where those big trees are coming out, you couldn't see the bases of those, like that one there. It was like that stuff there over the top of that hole. So that tree there, the one way over there was all like this. And it was all down through there was the same, down behind me ute and everything. But we're slowly getting clearing up. We'll only go up to where like the trees start there and clear around. We'll get all this here cleared out and I'll burn off all the timber. And yeah, we definitely want to have a nice, at least sort of 10 metres barrier back to the trees running up the hill there, clear and replace all the fence. And I'm going to do it all myself over time. That's it's been dodgied up. We've just pickets holding it up because it was all laying down flat on the ground. But we've got it so it'll hold cattle. So I don't think they really want to go in there anyway, not when they've got grass over this side. Anyway, we're going to do something else. Going for a walk? She's such an obedient dog. We train her. This is what we get every single time. Tangled up in the lead. This is the good one. Aren't you, Rose? Here's the evil one. Good. He tore the phone out of me. Right. Sunday morning, we take the girls for a walk every weekend. We've already had bacon and eggs for brekkie. It's a little bit late this morning. We'll go down this way. It's all dry. Then she goes to this, pulling. Here's the old caravan way down there. Got a bloke coming to pick it up next week, so I've got to remember to unlock the gate. Beautiful morning. You right? Two of probably the most spoilt dogs in Australia. We've got to keep them on leads because we got black snakes and brown snakes here. So just safer. Quieting down now, aren't they? Good. I don't know. What do you reckon? We've walked about 1.5 k's. Maybe 2 k's. Those little legs, that's a lot of steps for those little legs, isn't it? Quietens them down, they'll be happy now. They're chilled out for the rest of the day. Winds come up. Anyway, it's Monday afternoon. Just going for a bit of a walk around. It's pretty thick up in here. The last time I was up here, I nearly stood on a big brown snake, which is only about a month ago. But my neighbour thinks that he lost the calf to wild dogs, but I don't know. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I haven't spoken to him for about a week, and I know that when our first calf heifers calved, they hit him. And we thought that the dogs had got them too, and then they just popped up 3 or 4 days later and they were walking around with their mums. So hopefully that's what's happened, but I've only ever seen one over this side, which I chased over here. And they're normally always over on the front side of the property. There's plenty of wallabies and roos around, which makes me think there's no dogs, because just from my experience, when I see the dogs, you won't see a roo or a wallaby in that paddock. It's like they know them, they just disappear. But have a bit of a look around. Watch out for snakes, because it's starting to warm up. We're lucky we've got a bit of feed still on the ground. Very, very lucky. Because it's like around this area, it is terrible dry. We must have just got some storms that a lot of other people in this area didn't get. And that happens. A friend of mine, he's got a massive place. His house paddock's as big as our place. He calls it Storm Lotto. But this old Montana, I've poisoned most of it. I've got to come back up and clean it up a bit more. Open up some more of this country. Cows can't be. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not real confident of seeing anything, like I said, because I've already seen wallabies in here. So, I'll have a look around. I need the exercise, so that's a good thing. We'll see what happens. Chances of you getting a shot at something in this stuff would be pretty slim anyway. Should pull my sleeves down, otherwise I'll look like a... This stuff just rips me to shreds. I got paper skin. Watch out for snakes. Had a big brown snake a couple of weeks ago. I was coming through here, just over there, about 100 metres back the other way. And I'm walking through looking for Brucey the bull. And I looked down and had a big brown snake going right between me feet. I swear I walked on air. So I'll get up here with the backpack on once we get more. See, we haven't had enough rain for this lantana to be sprayed, but it won't be long, hopefully. The dogs will be living up in this stuff if they're in here. All the holes and burrows like that. It's pretty thick. Keep going. I've got to get out at night. I've got a torch for my rifle, so anyway, I'll get out of this thick stuff. So I've come all the way up to the top. This is the highest point of our place. This is the very highest point. And fence is broken. This piece of fencing through here is pretty dodgy, but it holds cattle. I'll have to come up here and fix this up. See where it's been wrapped around the tree there. But, I'll turn this around. I've shown this before in other videos, but it's still nice. Bit of a breeze blowing. And way over the big hills that are way off in the distance, that's where the Brisbane River runs through. I don't know, it's probably about, I don't know, 15 minutes in the car to get over there. From here, maybe a tad longer. I'll give you that. So I just came up from down there. This is all some of the thick stuff. Some of this stuff we're not allowed to touch. We're allowed to get rid of the weeds and stuff out of it, but there's a little bit of it that's protected. But yeah, those hills are way off. They'll probably look a lot further away on this than they really are, but yeah, those hills over there, that's where the Brisbane River runs through. This is the highest point on our place. It's nice. That's ours down there. All this here where I'm standing now was all trees when we came here, but we're allowed to knock them over. I can't think of the name of them, but you know, reckons it's called bitter bark, but cattle won't eat it or anything. We cleaned all them up all the way down. Just left there. There's a couple of big bunya pines in here. There's a big one up behind that one. There's a couple of smaller ones here. There's another big one behind. They got damaged in a really bad storm, but that one over there is fairly big. Yeah, protected. Yeah. Anyway, I know we're sort of struggling a little bit at the moment because I'm not doing a great deal because it's been so dry. We're not buying any more cattle in at the moment. We're just going to keep what we've got. If I do, I'll film that anyway. I'm sort of struggling a little bit with, all I've been doing is slashing. I've filmed plenty of that. So, yeah, once we get the spraying going and hopefully it starts raining soon. The forecast isn't good. Like I said, I think we're pretty lucky. We got that 45 mil of rain there 4 weeks ago. But 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we were lucky. The storm lotto was good to us. But fingers crossed it starts raining soon. Normally does around about this time of year. Storms start rolling through. That's what we sort of survive on here. storms. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.